Light is on like that.
Good afternoon. I will call to order the February 5th meeting of the Minneapolis City Planning Commission. My name is Matt Brown. I serve as president of the commission. We're joined today by a new commissioner. John O'Cogill is our new park board rep, so we welcome him. Also present today are Commissioners Kronzer, Magrino, Schrader, Sweezy, Lupi-Pier, and Rockwell. Our first item of business today is to approve the actions from the January 22nd meeting. May I have a motion to approve those actions?
So moved.
Is there a second? Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
And that motion carries. Next, we will sort through the agenda, determine which items will be discussed, if any, and which will be on consent. You can find hard copies of the agenda in the hallway. Starting at the top of the agenda, item 1 is the McDonald's site improvements at 2929 Hennepin Avenue. Several applications that have been returned, so we will not discuss that item today. Item 2 is the commutator foundry development at 117 through 125 First Street North. Variance and site plan review for a new project there. Is anyone wishing to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation on item 2? See no one, will put that on consent. Item 3 is the Bungie Riverton Maya Commons at 937 13th Avenue Southeast, 901 12.5 Avenue Southeast, 901 12th Avenue Southeast, and 1200 through 1206 Brook Avenue Southeast. Several applications for a new multifamily development there. Is anyone wishing to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation on item 3? Seeing no one, we'll put that on consent. Finally, item 4 is a zoning code text amendment related to billboards, and that item has been deleted from the agenda, so we will not consider that item today, nor will we vote on it. So, our agenda as amended is as follows. Items 2 and 3 will be on consent, and item 1 has been withdrawn. May I have a motion to approve the agenda as amended? We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion carries. We have one action item to consider, and that is to approve the written reasons for a denial of the variance application and site plan review application for the property located at 2601 through 2621 Lindale Avenue South. That was considered on January 22nd. May I have a motion to approve those reasons for denial? We have a motion and a second. All in favor? That motion carries. Next, we'll move on to our Committee of the Whole consent agenda. And on January 25th, we considered the appointment of Taylor Cooper to the Zoning Board of Adjustment. We also considered a land sale at 2514 James Avenue North. Found that item is consistent with the Minneapolis plan. May I have a motion to approve the Committee of the Whole consent agenda? We have a motion and a second. All in favor? And that motion carries. Next, we'll move on to our public hearing for the items on the consent agenda. Again, that's items 2 and 3. Is anyone wishing to speak on either of those items? Seeing no one, I will close the public hearing. And commissioners, may I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? That motion carries. And then finally, may I have a motion to accept the withdrawal of item 1? We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
And that motion carries. That concludes our meeting for today. Very short. We have Committee of the Whole on Thursday, and we are adjourned.